I understand you do have a member with you right now. The floor is yours.
Yeah, thanks, Kira. Look, I mean, the demonstration down here just outside the IDF headquarters is over, but we're going to talk about Afir Calderon. You can see his smiling face there. He's 54 years old. He's a hostage held in Gaza for more than a year, a father of four taken from the Nir Oz kibbutz on October 7th. And we're going to talk to his cousin, Ifat Calderon. Ifat, thanks for talking to us. Let's get your reaction. What is your overriding feeling now that you know that there is this deal for an initial 6-week ceasefire and the release of 33 hostages in place?
It's really complicated feelings because I'm happy for the 33 that's supposed to come back. I don't know if Offer is still alive or not.
Okay.
I do believe he is, but I don't know.
It must be so hard.
Yeah, it is. And as you said, the 4 children that are waiting for him at home. It's not done till it's done. Like, if we're not going to get back all of the hostages alive and the dead ones, we haven't done anything.
Is it that you won't believe that he's going to be freed until you literally see him in the flesh and you've got 100% confirmation?
Yes.
So are you still sort of full with anxiety and on tenterhooks tonight, even though we've got this major news that there is this deal?
Yes, I do. It's like I'm really trying to look at the big picture, but not to get more, I'm not relaxed. I'm not until I'm going to see him. It's like, and each of the hostages, I'm fighting here for more than a year with beautiful people and families that of the hostages. We fight to stop this war. For so long time ago, we started this, and to bring back home the hostages to the deal. That,
sure. And I think what's really important to point out is that you and the other protesters who were out on the streets blocking the traffic with a candlelit vigil just moments ago,
yes.
I mean, you want your loved ones to come home, you want Afir out and free, but you also want an end to the war. You've been calling on that for months, haven't you?
Yes, I think we should have. We've got so many soldiers that died during this war.
Israeli soldiers killed in the war.
Yes, and also the military pressure that also we got hostages that could have come alive. They're gonna, they came. We got bodies, and so it's another thing.
The hostages killed in captivity and the human suffering of Palestinians in Gaza.
Exactly. Yeah, the innocent Gaza people, citizens that haven't done anything, and they also it's catastrophic.
It is absolutely devastating to see what's happened to so many civilians in Gaza. Well, I mean, just going back to tonight's deal, this major announcement. How confident are you that Afir, if he is alive, will be included in the deal? Because he's aged 54, so that would suggest as an elderly male, he would be one of those included as the 33. Are you confident that that will be the case at all?
No, I'm not going to. I'm not. As you said, until I'm going to see him, I'm not confident in anything. I don't believe anything. Even if I'm going to see him on the list, until I'm going to see, as the same as with his children that came back after 52 days.
Yeah, because his children, 2 of his children were taken captive also by Hamas, and they were freed in the initial deal in November and December of 2023. And they suffered a lot while they were in Gaza. What is it like? What's the last year been like for you and them, knowing that Afir has just been in there, and we've had so many false dawns, haven't we? We've been here at these protests. I've seen them time and time again. What's it been like the last few months, knowing that someone so close to you is being held in very, very difficult conditions?
Personally, I felt like I'm fighting against my government, my prime minister, that's supposed to bring them back so long time ago, and each time there was a deal on the table, he chose his coalition. I'm calling it a bloody coalition because I blame them on each hostage that came back home and will come back home dead. they're responsible to this.
You believe they have blood on their hands?
Yes, the blood is on their hands.
Of the hostages killed in captivity?
Yes, exactly. Yeah, all the pressure, the military pressure, as I said, I blame the government, the Prime Minister. He could have brought them back so long time ago to save so many lives. Instead of that, we just got bodies, and the lucky of the hostages now is Trump, because I can't see them coming back if not Trump.
Do you feel that President-elect Trump has been an important force added into the pressure both on Hamas but also potentially on the Israeli government?
Yes, I do believe that. I do believe that Trump is responsible to this deal. Yeah, he said whenever I'm going to go on the 20th of January when I'm going in start my.
When he's inaugurated, when he becomes president, yeah.
Yes. So I want to see all the hostages home. So we're not going to see all the hostages.
Yeah. He threatened that all hell could break loose,
yes,
whatever
exactly.
that would mean.
Yes, exactly. So I believe that Netanyahu is more afraid from Trump, because till now he was afraid from his coalition, I can't say parties.
Yeah, his coalition partners. You believe
yes.
he was worried about his government collapsing because of hardliners not being happy about a potential deal in the past.
Yes, yes. He was afraid from them. He was afraid that. Yes, he was afraid more to his coalition than the hostages.
And have you had any contact from the Israeli government tonight, your family at all, about what's been agreed?
No.
Do you think you'll be contacted by them? Would you like to be contacted by them? And how do you see the next few hours and days playing out?
It's going to be a hell of a stress for all of us.
Yeah, of course.
And I can't see the whole picture until I'm going to see everybody's home.
It must be an absolutely, it must be so hard, and you must struggle to get us to sleep at night thinking about the fear and the other hostages and wondering and hoping that he is going to be freed as this part of the deal.
Hopefully he's going to be free on this deal, and hopefully he's going to be alive.
Yeah, we really hope he is.
We're going to be here every day.
You're going to keep protesting even though there's this deal?
Until we will get them all back. We're going to be here every day at 6:30 in the evening, and on Saturdays we're here at 8 o'clock. It's so important.
Well, you're an impressive woman. I would think you're a very impressive cousin, and look, we really hope he comes back to you, and we hope as many of the hostages and their families are reunited in the coming days and weeks. And maybe even months ahead. So, Ifat, thank you very much for talking to us tonight. Thank you very much for giving us that initial reaction. So that really is, I think, for us, the first reaction we've had from a relative of a hostage in Gaza. Ifat speaking very bravely, out of the streets time and time again, pressuring the Israeli government to try and make them go for concessions, Kira. And ultimately, I think it is the case that both sides have ultimately made concessions, and that is really the fundamental reason why there is a deal tonight. Kira?
I sure hope we see Ofer come home, and just listening to his cousin there and all the compassion for the innocent Palestinian people, too, and the lives lost there.